Hey guys, welcome back to another episode. So, a few days ago, about 3 or 4 days ago, I finished watching the next Karate Kid, which is, Karate Kid, the Karate Kid 4, the next Karate Kid. And honestly, it's not a bad movie. It's ahead of its time. Because, we've had we had a full character arc of Daniel LaRusso. And now we had to jump in. They kind of gave us a new character to follow, but that didn't go according to plan. Which honestly, I think it would have been interesting to keep the Julie arc going no matter what, but then again, it was the 90s and everything was karate themed, so I kind of get it. Fatigue, the annoyance of every other movie in the 90s was either karate themed or early very, very early superhero-ish type of thing. Which, don't get me wrong, Spawn, best 90s movie next to Blade and The Crow. But then again, that was sort of kind of like the comic book Big Bang, I guess. Not necessarily, but we've had some comic book movies sprinkled out throughout the years, like the Batman 1943 serial movie, the Batman 1949 movie, which no one remembers or talks about. Then you have the Superman of the 1950s. You have the Captain America movies of the 1940s, plus the Captain America movies of, I want to say the 70s, 80s. You have the Adam West version. You have Christopher Reeves Superman. You have Conan the Barbarian. You had Ghostbusters 1 and 2. You had Casper. And the list just goes on and on and on and on and on. But I would have liked to see what they could have done with the character of Julie, played by Hilary Swank. And I believe the Nostalgia Critic did a review of the next Karate Kid movie. I could be mistaken, but honestly, I think it would have been interesting to see a next Karate Kid trilogy. And with Cobra Kai is season 6 being the last season. It could be an interesting thing, you know, to revisit Julie and Hilary Swank's character arc, you know, because she was kind of a third generation Mr. Miyagi student. So, yeah. Plus, her dad taught her karate from her grandfather, so it makes sense. But, interestingly enough, we got the next Karate Kid movie, which wasn't so bad or too terribly bad, but then again, it was the 90s, so everything in the 90s was interesting, to say the least. Movie and TV wise, everything in the 90s was a very interesting decade. Take it from me, being born in 1996. But I definitely grew up watching the next Karate Kid, so like, it's not a bad movie. It's just very, very 90s. It's a very 90s generic 90s movie. And yes, I know I said very 90s twice, and there's a good reason why I said that, because like you had like 90s, and then you had like generic 90s title with 90s premises, plots, and everything like that. So it was like very 90s, generic 90s movie. If that made any sense, but hey. Anyways, that's all I have for you guys so far for right now. Please like, share, subscribe, and have a good day. Thanks.